make me want to puke.
Yeah.
They're great.
Have you tried the mint ones?
No, fuck man.
Blech. Yeah, I didn't
Gross.
like it. I just like that was my only option at work once, and I was like, oh, it can't be that bad.
Do you know what the best
I don't
ones
like
are?
mint chocolate.
The vanilla almond one.
I've never seen that, but it's probably so good.
Once I found it when we were in the States. I couldn't find it when we were there last time.
Like those
for some
protein
reason.
cookies.
Oh no.
Never again.
Does it make it taste like
I got,
after
like,
They were so good.
I got addicted to those protein cookies. Like, and I was like, oh yeah.
These are 20 grams of protein.
I know, I know.
good.
Oh, those
I
fucking
have those at
protein
work
cookies,
all the
those-
time.
Wow, I
like
love 'em.
clay.
Wow.
Yeah, they were good. I like
They
them.
were pieces of crap.
I literally never got to try the birthday cake flavor either because I realized that they were just like making me so constipated.
Yeah.
I was like, there's something that is causing this, but I don't know what. The fact that I'm eating that cookie every single day.
Yeah,
I guess we're starting the podcast.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, this is how we're starting it. Constipation.
We're back.
Constipation
Yeah,
and
my
protein.
bowel
Hey, yo.
movement.
Episodes.
18.
Is
no
it?
way.
18.
Episode 18.
I think the last one was 17.
No way.
No way.
Yeah. What do you think?
Episode
of
18.
less?
Honestly, I
go
couldn't
less.
tell you.
I was gonna
don't
say
even know
episode
where
8.
I am right now.
No,
We've done 18.
You've
This
done more
is-
than 8.
We haven't
This
done
is
one
18.
since January.
The last one
Was it?
on the thing is 17.
All right, we're calling this 18.
The last one we did was
This
with
is
Mike,
18.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think.
that was 17. This is episode 18.
Episode 18. 4 months later.
Damn.
Yeah. Hopefully everything's working.
It's season 2.
Season
Yeah,
2.
season 2. Yeah, yeah.
Season 2. Yeah. That's
Season
it.
2 of the
17
Live,
episodes
Laugh,
a season?
Lutharo podcast.
That's
Make
an
it
odd
come up on
number,
the
but I
screen
like
there.
it. I like it. Yeah.
We're all going to
Live, Laugh,
talk
Lutharo.
at you all at once
Yeah.
again. Did you guys miss
Episode
that?
17.
And this, I think this is
Talking all
a
that
newcomer. This is a newcomer to the podcast.
What are you
Monster.
talking
What are you
about?
talking about?
Zero Ultra.
I,
What?
I don't
That's a
think-
different-
I've
I
seen
don't
that
think-
100 times.
Yeah,
Not on
me
the
too.
pod. I've never drank this
I
on
had
the
that
pod.
like 10 years ago for sure.
Yeah.
Brother.
Even looking at them makes me feel sick because
you
I've
ready
had
for
it
this?
so
No,
many
they're
times.
tasty. Those are tasty, I think.
Ugh. I've had that and
Black
mixed
for
it with
sure.
vodka
Yeah.
so many times. Now just
Oh,
looking
you
at
had
it,
with
I'm like,
vodka? That would have been
Yeah.
extra tasty. It's like a it's nice.
that and the ones that are, what are they called with like the helmet on the front?
Rain.
Rain.
Yeah.
Those
can't do that
were,
anymore.
yeah. There was like a
I got one on
whole
tour
year
and
that I
then
drank only that, and
I
now
couldn't
I'm
finish
like,
it.
But
I gave it to you. You said it was disgusting. I
Oh,
agreed.
that's the one that was like a bubble gum or
They're
something.
too sweet.
Their
And then we just
flavors
left
are
it.
weird.
Nobody finished it. But we're back.
we're
There
back,
was-
and we love Celsius.
yeah.
Celsius is number one. Couldn't find
Celsius
it at the
is like-
JNS. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to talk to them and be
We're
like,
a
guys, you
Celsius
need some
band now.
Celsius.
Celsius
Yeah.
fan. Send us your Celsius.
Celsius.
Monsters
Sponsor
out,
us.
even
That's
though-
the thing. Like, have you ever seen like Two Turnt Tony, that guy who just like harasses his parents all the time?
No.
He's sponsored by Celsius.
Oh, really?
Fuck,
Yeah.
I want to be sponsored by Celsius.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's get it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Start
on
harassing your parents.
Yeah. Right.
New goal for the year.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Celsius.
Yep.
Band sponsorship.
How are you guys doing? Are you guys excited for tour stories?
Are you? You're talking to the audience?
I'm talking to
Or
the
are you
camera. I'm talking to the
us?
Yeah. I'm like,
I don't know
what
which one
camera are
camera
we
is like.
looking
There's
at?
so many cameras.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at cameras
Yeah.
at all today. I'm looking at you fine people. It's been
Yeah.
a while.
Right? It's been
Weird.
a minute.
Yeah. It's been a
It's nice to see you.
week.
It's nice
Yeah.
to see y'all. Yeah,
A week?
Very good.
Has it
Everybody
only
looks
been
very
a week?
refreshed.
No, it's been like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks.
It's
Yeah, I
been
was gonna
at least,
say.
We'll go a week and a half.
Yeah, a week and a
Yeah.
half.
It's definitely not 2 weeks yet.
It feels like
Still
it's
coughing?
been longer than that.
I got sick again. I told you I got
You got
Like,
sick
please don't-
again.
again.
Sick again.
Like last
What a loser.
Wednesday.
Like
Fucking patient
same,
zero.
like same thing.
No, it was different. It was the same thing, except a little bit less worse, but with a pain here, and I had like
Oh, yeah.
diarrhea and shit.
Did you go to the hospital to get looked at?
No,
this time?
like I was supposed to go up and do something.
It's like right there. You know
it was
exactly
like right
where
there,
it is.
and I was like, "Why can't I walk now? And why am I like feeling like I felt on tour?" And like I just slept for 16 hours, and I woke up the next day, and it was worse. And I'm like, "Here we go again."
Yeah.
And I just slept for that whole day, and then I'm like, "Okay, here comes day 3. I know the routine. Day 3, same fucking thing." I'm
Yeah.
like, my parents are like, "Yo, you might need to go to the hospital,"
Yeah.
stuff like that. I'm like, "Check it out. Day 4, I'll be better." Because remember on tour. Day
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
Day 4, I was significantly better. So.
Yeah. Whatever it was.
Significantly.
Oh my God.
That was a big
Yeah.
thing that I was like, okay, if we're gonna end this soon, like, let's get back to Canada, because if this,
Yeah.
whatever's happening here gets any worse, I need to go to the hospital, and I want
Yeah.
to be back in Canada when I do that.
That's
Right, for the
literally
healthcare.
what I
Healthcare,
was so
yeah.
afraid of. Like, and I had insurance that whole time, but I was still like, if something happens because this is really freaking bad. Especially when we were driving, when I had such a bad fever, I was just like,
I was
I'm
worried.
going to have to go to the hospital.
I was worried about you guys.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought I was dying.
Yeah.
The
I
pain
wasn't as
that
bad
I
as
had,
them.
Like
Yeah.
down here
Not
was
quite.
like,
I wasn't
the
like
heartburn-
laying in bed.
No.
dude,
These two got it really
was not
bad.
heartburn. I've
Oh,
had
I
heartburn.
missed it.
Yeah.
This was like insane. The only
Yeah.
way I can describe it is like contractions.
Yeah, just squeezing.
That's it. It like it comes on and it's just like the heat of the sun. Like it felt like burning and it was just like clenching and then it just slowly released. And I was like, it's the only way it was so fucked.
I remember
So
you saying
fucked, dude.
contractions on.
Yeah, contractions
Yeah.
is how it felt to me.
That's
I don't
so
know
strange.
what contractions feel. I assume
Definitely
that is
way
Your
worse
body
than
was
that, but
contracting.
like,
yeah.
Was yeah.
Well, like I got it, and
But
then,
yeah.
like I was like worried I was gonna give it to everybody, but
Which happened.
Obviously, it did happen. But who got it next? Who was like,
I think it was
him.
me.
you
And
were
then
like-
it was
Yeah,
Victor.
it was you.
I got it like
And
next
then it
day.
was me.
I wasn't as bad as
Everybody was
No,
falling
he,
like
you
dominoes.
didn't get it.
I had
dude.
a lot of coughing and almost puking.
You were coughing
and-
before. Like,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah,
like,
when he got
Yeah, we were sick
and-
early on
yeah.
through Texas and Arizona, I think.
All I
Mm-hmm.
got was a cough at the beginning of the tour.
yeah.
But
I
I never
did
got anything
great.
bad. Nothing like you guys had. It was completely different. It was just like a
It's
bit
different
of a
It took
freaking
Until
cough,
that
yeah.
moment, that was the best I've ever felt on tour in my life.
I've
The
never
entire
s-
tour, I felt fucking.
I've never seen
so
an illness
good.
take people
Yes,
down
so
that
good.
fast, that hard. Like two grown dudes. Like you guys
Yeah.
went down hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
like,
I've never been. I don't know if I've ever been that sick in my life.
Yeah.
Like
I've
It
definitely.
was like
and it was on the road. Like
I
the
literally,
worst time.
before we left, had that exact same thing.
Yeah.
Like, except for the sore throat. Like, I didn't have the sore throat last time. This time, the sore throat was like vicious. Like, I was just like, holy fuck, my whole throat is going to be like white in
Yeah.
the morning. But somehow wasn't, but it was like so freaking painful. And yeah, I think it was the only one with the sore throat, which
Yeah, I
is
didn't
super
have sore
fucking
throat.
Yeah, you had it
annoying.
really bad.
Sucks for you, right?
Yeah.
But then once you got the fever and the chills, I was like, oh my God, I got to get this person home quick.
Yeah. Fever was scary because
Let's take
like
the long way home, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I had fever.
like I've had
Yeah.
a
The
fever.
long way.
I've had
Taking all the back roads. Like what the fuck?
Oh my god!
Beautiful
I've
drive.
had fevers like that before, but not in that situation because I just could not get my body temperature down, no matter what I did, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" The
We
ice
were also
finally did it.
in a bus with no air conditioning.
Yes,
Ever.
that's what I mean,
ventilation.
and
The
that's-
ventilation.
No ventilation, no air.
And that's why, like, I was like, there's
No
no way for
oxygen.
me to get my fucking body temperature down, and I was getting freaked out because I was like, if this gets worse, I'm going to have to go to the
I
hospital.
kept fluctuating though between like being cold and hot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It was like,
Oh
I'm
my
too
God.
cold or I'm too hot.
So, like, when we were in the bus, like, before we were going into Walmart, I was, like, just on fire. And I got out of the bus, and it was, like, a normal temperature outside. It was hot outside.
it was
and I
hot.
was shivering outside.
Yeah.
Like, I had goosebumps, and I was just like, this is, like, 30-degree weather.
Did you not see me in
And-
Baltimore?
Yeah.
Hood on,
Oh, yeah,
sweater on,
yeah.
hood on.
I was
He's
like,
like
yeah.
roasting out.
Yeah.
I was
30
like,
degrees
how the
out, and this
fuck
guy's
do you have your
shivering in a hoodie.
goddamn hoodie on
it,
right
it was
now?
so insane.
Okay, let's get away from the sickness and
Yeah,
let's
start
talk
from
about
the beginning.
bus.
Okay.
Okay, the bus. I
Well,
guess that's the beginning.
never named
Should
the
we
bus.
start from the
I named
beginning,
it.
the
You guys
very
didn't like it.
beginning of
What'd
the
you name
tour?
Tom.
Because of Jerry.
I'm so sorry, but
Tom. I think your mic is drooping. You got to
It
get
is
that thing
drooping.
out. Yeah, get it up more and give her a little
And then
The
tighten
microphone
it.
needs some rhino pills.
Tighten it over here. Yeah, over there.
He has
Yeah, over
the
there.
Sarah
no,
on.
no.
No,
no.
Tighten on the other
Microphone.
on the
Yeah,
other
that
side.
one.
That one you just touched.
side. No,
what
yeah.
Yeah. Tight. No,
No,
that's
loosening it.
Yeah.
Well, loosen it,
Yeah,
lift it
loosen
up.
up, lift
Ah,
it
I
up,
see.
and then tighten her. Tighten her nice. Is she nice?
That's better.
Do you
now.
need? Yeah.
It,
Need
Okay.
assistance.
How's
Do you
that
need
better?
assistance, Jeffrey?
Does that look better?
it looks better.
It looks
but
better.
I don't
Same.
trust
looks
it,
the
but it
You
looks
want it
exact
up more?
same. Yeah, this
Nope,
is
nope.
no.
Nope.
Up more like this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit, we're going down.
See, this is what happened on tour. Just like,
Oh my god.
It all starts with Jeff every
Yeah,
time.
fucking patience. zero.
Patient zero right here. This one is difficult
you.
though because
Thank
it
you,
does
sir.
start to sag.
Excellent.
This is my okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
Okay, we're talking about the bus.
We were
and,
talking
bus time.
and how
Yeah.
it's almost named Tom.
Yeah.
They
Tom
like
never
it
stopped.
because we got Jerry. Jerry's the captain of the bus, if you will.
You're still coughing too.
And
still phlegming there.
Yeah.
So
the
Tom
phlegm
and
does not
Jerry
go
make
away.
sense.
Tom and
Ever.
Jerry makes sense.
Tom and Jerry makes sense.
I
But
Right, 'cause
I
Jerry-
don't love it.
Tom the
It
bus,
just
he kind of
not-
looks like a Tom too. Like
He
Thomas the
kind
Tank
of looks
Engine
like a
vibes, you know?
Should we put a face on the front of the bus?
I would
Couple of
love
balls?
that. Love it.
Yeah.
Then he
Oh my
really.
God.
Then we'll
would
name
be
him
Tom.
Thomas.
Yeah.
You got it.
Thomas.
Because the
Oh,
front looks so
man.
shit right now in my
You know what's-
driveway.
Looks so
It's
shitty.
covered in bugs. Like
Ugh,
I can't even power wash them off. It's disgusting.
The only good thing that we had on the bus was the audio.
The audio
audio
is
is
incredible.
decent.
Oh,
Thank you.
shout out.
Shout out Caption Audio for the amazing.
thank you so much.
Shout out Caption
Amazing
Audio.
system. Yeah.
This
it was
is
great.
sponsored by Caption Audio. Actually,
This
though,
podcast is sponsored by
Caption Audio.
That's right.
we are sponsored by Caption Audio.
Yeah.
Actually, though,
I don't. The beds are comfortable in there. I love
Yeah.
my bed.
Shout out the.
Shout out to Leon's.
Leon's,
This
what
is
up?
not sponsored by
Leon's.
Leon's.
Yeah.
Yet.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah.
the guy that invented memory foam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, the beds were really comfy. Like,
However-
Yeah.
if,
Yeah, on the
great.
bottom. They were comfy. They were
I
just,
was good.
like
It
the
was
actual
fine.
the
bed
three of
was
us.
comfy.
There's
We
not
had
much
the-
not much space.
I had the least, of course, I had the least space of everybody.
No, you had the same amount as us.
the exact
Mine had a little bit. I'm not complaining.
No, same measurements.
Exact same.
No, but like mine curves a little
Yeah,
bit.
so do ours.
Oh, yours
ours
too?
dude.
Oh, really?
Yours
Yeah.
curves on the right. Ours is slightly to the left.
Oh, that's
Top
interesting.
bunk
Well, I never got your beds to
losers.
test it out, but
No,
it
unfortunately.
looked like
No, it's
we could have
the
made
top
that
one.
happen.
The bottom
to
bunk should have
you.
been a little bit smaller, but
Yeah, yeah.
Bottom
Build-
bunks were like
build those
king size
bunks.
fucking beds.
They're
yeah,
luxurious.
they're
Yeah.
apartments.
I
My
think-
son
Yeah.
Chris's look like
God damn.
like an apartment.
Yeah.
I still think that like I bashed my head off of it every single time I was in there.
Oh, yeah.
Like off of the light switch. Like I still have somewhat of like a bruise here on my head because I would just bash my head off like the press light. Yes.
yeah, getting her going. Holy shit. Yeah. But I was very impressed. The bus was super comfy.
Mm-hmm.
The heat situation was a problem. But other than that,
the heat was
the-
great when it was cold outside. The heat worked.
When it
Heat
was cold.
fantastic.
We had
Yeah.
some nice nights.
Yeah. Nice
Where it was
nights.
kind of cool.
There were some that were very cold.
Why
Yeah.
was Phoenix the coldest place?
Phoenix.
on
Why
earth?
was Arizona like
It was
that?
snowing in
yeah, it
Arizona.
was so cold.
My
I was
God.
so mad that morning, guys. So
angry.
mad.
So angry.
What are we doing?
So angry.
Why is
Yeah.
it freezing in Arizona?
Yeah,
Well,
I went
the
in a
weather
truck
was
stop
just
and cursed out this
weird
lady. I'm like, what the
everywhere.
hell's going on in this place?
Arizona.
Yeah.
The weather was just weird everywhere. Like the hottest places we played shouldn't have been the hottest places.
Yeah, like
Baltimore was the hottest.
Yeah,
Baltimore
like
was-
what is
Phoenix
that?
was the coldest.
So strange.
It makes no sense.
I guess we got cold in Canada too, but
Yeah, but I mean, like
that felt like a
snowing.
separate tour.
Montreal was.
It really did.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
that
because
was to
we
be
were home.
expected, though.
We were home for the one day, and then
Yeah.
we had Toronto, and then that kind of like restarted a whole different run.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like it was very separated.
100%.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
we all got deathly
All
ill.
hell
but
broke loose.
I think
Yeah,
that's where I
all
got it
hell.
in Montreal.
Well,
You definitely.
so,
just went
so
straight
speaking
off
of the
for
bus
sure.
on the way to Quebec City, what happened there?
Well, first.
That's where
We're gonna
it
jump around because
gonna
I got
jump around,
really
'cause-
sick
Yeah,
we're
after Quebec
jumping.
City.
So we
We're
thought the air
jumping.
conditioning worked, but it was cold outside when we left Canada, so it was just blowing.
So we weren't
cold air.
using the air conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it didn't work
Yeah.
for the first 3/4 of the tour, I guess.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we came home, we fixed the air conditioning.
Yeah, we,
so
we had that
thought,
one day at home.
But once we're driving to Quebec City, I got a big explosion of Freon to the face.
yeah, we're just driving down the road and we're listening. And
It was
God
me and
knows
Chris
what-
in the front, and we're just
Oh,
having a normal
man.
I'm sitting
conversation.
there
Then
reading my iPod and then
fucking
toxic
explosion.
gas right in your
Yeah,
face.
right in the face.
Explosion. I can see it coming from like,
It's coming out everywhere.
and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, we went from
I-
like singing songs to like, holy shit.
I'm like, Chris, pull over right now.
Yeah, pull over right now.
I literally thought one of the tires.
It sounded like a
exploded.
tire.
I
It
yeah.
did
Yeah.
because the
But-
noise
But
it made.
I
I,
thought
was sleeping in the
something
back.
blew, like, because we had that issue with the spark plugs that it blew
Yeah.
through the
Yeah.
hood before the tour started, and I thought it was one of those again.
Oh, no,
I
it
think
wasn't.
we were both sleeping in the back because
Yeah,
you
we
got
were.
up off the top, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what
you
the
guys
fuck
got-
I was like,
happened?
what the fuck is happening? I was like bracing myself to
Yeah.
get back.
Yeah, I was like, am I
"Oh,
gonna die? Because it sounded like a tire exploded, and then it was like, "Ugh," and then
when-
you guys were like, ah, and then the
Chris-
and then
As Chris is pulling over, I'm like standing up, undoing all the ratchet straps that we had on the door.
Holding the door
Trying-
closed.
yeah,
Trying
Yeah.
to like make sure we open it as fast as we can.
Yes.
Can't get out.
we need to talk about the door. Like from the beginning,
No,
we need to
fucking
talk about the
door.
door.
To the door.
Yeah.
But anyways, before that, it was just the air conditioner that exploded.
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
just Freon to the
Pretty
face.
sure
Freon
Chris
to the
got
face.
sick from it though.
I either got sick from the Freon or the bad shawarma, but I'm leaning towards Freon.
oh yeah, because you
the
were
shawarma guy, the Tulamon
I was
shawarma
down
guy.
for like 2 days just feeling lousy.
yeah.
Maybe you were
Yeah.
sick first.
maybe
maybe
it
you were
was
patient
done,
zero.
done.
Dun, dun, dun.
Was Quebec City before?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Freon.
Maybe Ottawa. Maybe someone in Ottawa.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Ricardo.
Ricardo
Oh,
Matrice.
Ricardo.
We're
it's
blaming it all on
impossible.
Ricardo.
You think it was Freon?
No.
No, it wasn't that much.
No,
we got
it
out
was just
very
a little
quick.
bit right in the face.
Freon
yeah.
wouldn't be
It wasn't to the
viral.
face. It
Also,
wasn't-
would
No,
not.
no.
It went down. To
It was close.
But
All
anyways,
right,
yeah.
fucking shawarma.
That shawarma.
Yeah.
Fuck that
But
guy.
I didn't have it.
I
had
enjoyed
one of
that
the-
guy very much. These
I
guys
had one of the
hated
best
it.
subs.
Oh, my stomach
I've
was
ever
not okay.
had
Yeah.
Yeah.
in Quebec City.
Yeah. From the subway.
Yeah, it was really good. I was very impressed.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say,
Where
Krista?
were we?
The door.
Door.
The door.
Door. Go ahead.
Door.
Well, that was earlier on in the tour.
I don't know where to
Yes.
begin with the door because
The
it,
door's
it was
all
the
tour
whole
long, yeah, it's the
tour.
door.
I feel like this
Okay.
is gonna be a 2-part episode.
We'll see
we'll
how
go
it goes.
forever.
Do we know what time it is? You gotta
Yeah.
watch.
Episode 1, the door.
Good. The door.
The bus.
Well, we ran into some
Yeah.
problems with the door very early on.
It was
Well, we were
first date
still-
in Texas.
Was it day 6, I think?
Was it?
Might have been day 4, but I'm-
Texas is day 4. Was that Houston?
Okay, so we'll go
No,
day
it was-
4.
No,
it was
'cause-
early
no,
on.
it wasn't
It was
Houston,
before
dude.
Houston.
I
It
think
was-
it was before
No.
Houston. I think
it was in
Lafayette.
Louisiana.
Lafayette.
Louis-
It was
Louisiana.
before then. It was at the big venue.
First of all,
It was on the big. New Orleans was the when we noticed it, but then we fixed it in Lafayette the next day.
Okay, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. Yeah, so
At the
third
Home
show.
Depot.
Yeah,
For-
Third
yeah.
show.
Third show
in.
doors fucked.
Doors.
Okay, so let's start off by saying too, also that like people who have not seen the door, it's like a house door.
Okay, we're gonna put a photo
gonna put a
of
photo,
it
yeah.
right
Yeah,
here.
That's
Yeah.
venue.
it is literally
Yeah,
I got
you
this.
guys- yeah.
it's literally a
If you're
house
not
door,
busy,
and
don't.
it started out
I
with
think I
like
can
a
squeeze it in.
keypad for the door, like a house door. Like you type in the keypad and it
Great
opens.
idea.
Yeah,
this is
of course.
excellent.
We didn't have
Keyless
to carry
entry.
keys with
Yeah,
us.
I never learned that code once.
I had to write it down on my phone, but yeah.
I had a key.
765-421, I think.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I would know if I like
Right?
shut my eyes and like entered it, but I can't remember it in my mind.
567-421. That's what it was, I think. That's
No
better.
idea.
That keypad's in the garbage.
Sounds like
now.
a polyrhythm. Let's work on it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, house door with a keypad. We're like, hell yeah, this is ballin'. We got so many like so
People
many
like wave down
compliments
the
on
highway
it.
and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people
As
were
we're going
loving
to
that door.
the border on the way, there's guys like taking videos
Video.
and photos
Yeah.
of it. Like, yeah,
I
it
honestly-
looks sick.
Like from the beginning, I didn't think anything of the door. Like I didn't think that it was weird or anything. But also, I think because we were so stressed out leaving and we had so much stuff going on, I was just like, get the door on. Like as like
but
we're
then
all
as,
thinking,
as we're
just
driving through the tour, you really realize that is weird.
yeah, but we never thought it was
The
weird
door?
for a
Yeah.
second. None of us were like, ha ha ha, we're putting a house door. Like all of us just,
It's just like
It
it's
was
a door.
very normal.
Yeah.
It works.
It's a door,
A door
like-
that works.
we never
Perfect.
thought
Whatever.
anything weird about it until we took it on the road. But yeah, anyways, continue.
So yeah, Louisiana, day 3, the doors destroyed.
New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans.
New Orleans. Yeah.
What was the first mishap with it? I thought
Yeah,
we were
like-
parking
It
on
just-
an angle, and every time we parked on the angle, we couldn't
that was
fucking
later.
close it.
That was later.
That was later.
That was
after the fix.
That was after
What was the first
Yeah.
big? Problem?
Yeah, what was the first thing that happened to it?
That was the first big
The
problem.
whole thing split open.
That the splitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The keypad was never working great.
The keypad.
Yeah, it
But
was
the
iffy.
split happened in Louisiana. It was all over from there. That was
Yeah,
a
it
huge
like
crack.
split.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right
remember
down
I'm
the
like,
center of the
I'm
door.
setting up everything. Me and Corey were on stage setting
Yeah.
everything up, and then I get a message from Chris, and he's like, "Check the door out," and I'm like,
It was bad.
I gotta finish setting up. Put my phone back in my pocket.
Ignore that for a minute.
So yeah, we went to Home Depot in torrential rain trying to fix that thing.
Of course, it was
Oh,
raining
yeah.
too.
We did a lot of work on that door. We did well.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
saved that
it
door for
worked
quite
out.
a while.
We
Did a
reinforced
lot of
it.
It
drilling.
never closed the same after that. That was the
No.
problem.
We,
No,
Never.
I'm glad we were able to rent a drill and
in Lafayette.
yeah,
Yeah.
reinforce the door. That took us about 2 hours to.
So how did you guys
reinforce
reinforce it? Tell the listeners how you reinforced the door.
Dad?
It's hard to explain. I mean, we I don't know how we.
Well, it's a wooden door to start.
it's a
right?
wooden house door.
So when the
It was splitting like down the spine
hinges,
of the door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
the
the
hinges were
hinges
fucked. Yeah.
the hinges like it split where the hinges were.
Yes.
And all the way up. So
Up to
we
the
took
middle hinge, not past the middle hinge.
right,
Thank
right,
God.
right. The upper part of the door was fine. That hinge was great, but those two hinges were fucked. So what we got like 2 metal strips with holes in them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we just bolted it so that the door
Squish the
stayed
door. To
together.
To squish the door together.
Right?
Yeah.
So on either side, we put 3 of those in. And then,
And
what
then
did we
put a
do with
door
the
stopper.
hinges?
We also put a door stopper.
But how did we reinstall the
I
hinges?
jammed it full of busted up toothpicks and wood glue,
Right?
and then screwed into that,
Right.
which worked
Screws.
quite
That
well.
helps.
New
screws.
longer screws.
Longer
Two
screws. Yeah.
That worked. It was
and it
great.
worked,
For
yeah.
a
Good
couple
fix.
days or something.
It worked for a
No, it
long
worked
time.
for a while. That thing was
I don't
great.
remember where
Yeah.
it broke.
St.
next.
Louis or Louisville,
That's like, yeah, it held for like 3 weeks.
and when the wind caught it.
That was
But then the wind
It was
caught
weird
it.
because the door was closed. It wasn't latched, but it was closed. But it was so
It
windy.
was Louisville, yeah.
Louisville,
It-
It
yeah,
was
the
so
one-
windy that it took the door and over.
Yeah.
Overextended.
But-
The-
yeah.
and it ripped
Before
the chain
that-
right off the door too.
Yeah, the chain was
Yeah.
garbage. I thought
Yeah,
that was going to work. It didn't work very well.
Yeah.
But we had to change out the deadbolt too, the keypad before that.
Twice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that deadbolt
Right?
was terrible.
Yeah. Deadbolt went and it just
Well, yeah, the
wouldn't close
deadbolt
properly.
would just not open anymore. It was just stuck closed. You had to like mess around with it for a bit, and then eventually it opened.
That was the terrible.
So there was a
part,
bunch
right?
of there was a time where we had to go in and out through the driver seat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
It was like 2 days. Yeah.
I'd always
You know
honk
what
the horn with
sucked
my
about
ass.
that? Yeah. You know what would suck about that too?
Everything.
Is like because the thing would start beeping like. So like, if
that's
I
the
tried
other
to go to
thing.
the bathroom at like 5 o'clock in the morning or something, I'd get up and it'd be like, "Beep, beep, beep," and I'm like, fuck. Like trying to do it
Oh,
as
we
quick as I
sucked.
can.
Figured out how to fix that
Yeah,
issue.
we
How to
figured
fix
that out.
that? Yeah.
Corey
yeah,
figured that one out.
That's a whole thing. Yeah.
But yeah, then we had that deadbolt that would just always unlock while we were driving.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
randomly unlock.
That new one you got in Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it was a loosey goosey boy.
Yeah.
It was just
And
like
It just unlocked. Yeah, and then we have to
Unlock?
tape it
Yeah.
so it doesn't
Yeah.
unlock anymore.
yeah.
And then that was the point where we had to get the strap.
No.
Wasn't
We
it?
got those
No?
after Louisville when. No, the strap was when we got home. I fixed that. Me and Corey
That was
installed
the
them.
one day
Was
that
it?
we had home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because yeah,
we
you like
did that.
screwed in like a hook to the top part of the door,
The top
and then
bottom.
yeah, and then hooked it onto like a ratchet strap,
Yep.
and then attached that to a pole that was inside of the bus, so it would just like keep it completely shut. So
was
we'd
great.
have to
Yeah, it worked.
like, yeah, take apart the strap every time we open the door.
FYI, that door right now it barely opens and closes.
Oh,
No, I'm
God.
shocked.
Yeah, it needs
It's
a new
okay.
door again.
It's okay because the door
Made
is
it.
going to get. It made it, yes, but we will replace it.
I have a new
right?
door
We have
in
a
my
new
garage.
door. We're gonna replace it. We're gonna install it on level ground.
yes,
with
that was another thing.
like properly installed. 'Cause that was a big part of the problem.
Well,
as
yeah.
well.
Part. So
We-
Hanging a door is not easy.
we installed the door in my driveway.
Well,
Which is
Which
on
is
a
on a slight
huge
angle.
slant.
Well,
Not
I
a
mean, it
great
was snowing and like very cold, so we just wanted to get it done. We never even
Yeah.
thought about moving the bus onto the road.
No.
Yeah.
But when the bus is parked where we installed the door works quite well.
Oh yeah, at his
course it
house.
does.
Yeah,
Of
right
course
now it
does.
works well.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
perfect.
That's
It's
so
perfectly
funny.
in
Yeah.
alignment.
Just
yeah.
back home, it just works perfectly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
it has to be in
because
those certain conditions.
It has
So
to
the perfect
be
angle,
slanted
nice.
Yeah.
like this. Like, because your driveway is pretty steep, too.
I don't think
Like,
it's
when we
steep at all.
pulled the bus up, I was just like, damn, like, this is a
It's very
steep
steep.
slope. Like, no wonder the door
not
didn't
steep at all.
work. Like, oh my God.
Lessons learned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be reinstalling a new door. We'll document that for Patreon.
Oh,
Yeah.
also though, the old door we're gonna do up all nice, and it will live at
Yeah.
doors.
We'll work
Doors.
on this at the this weekend. We'll start coloring the door.
Yes.
Yeah, coloring.
Need some
doing
You can
logos,
sign it and
signatures,
everything, yeah.
Here's the other thing that we should do, because it being outdoors might get destroyed. So if we get a clear coat
Okay.
to put over it, so
Mm-hmm.
people can write on it, but then we can wash it off. But everything that we do to it will stay intact.
Beautiful.
So we should
I
think
love it.
about doing that. And then,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it'll live at doors, a little piece of our touring
The door lives
memorabilia.
at doors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just
love
makes
that.
sense.
I love
right?
that.
Doors,
Yeah.
fucking doors.
Yeah. Well, they got
Hell
so many
yeah.
doors around. It's like, but they're just doors, you know?
Do you know how long I went there and didn't realize that there was random doors everywhere?
Oh, really?
How long it took me to be like, oh, that's why they call it the door.
The doors pub.
Doors pub, buddy.
Yeah,
Come
there's
on.
just that took me a very long time.
So
to
we'll live
actually
there, and
notice.
you'll be able to come see it. I'm sure we'll have fans coming from around the world to
Yeah,
come and
yeah.
see our door.
It's
Maybe
like
one
the
day,
new
yeah.
Guar bar, but
Right? Yeah.
Lutharo door at
like
doors.
the rainbow,
Right,
like
Yeah, the rainbow.
just like a legendary place.
Honestly,
yeah,
yeah, it would be the rainbow of Hamilton.
That's right.
Yeah,
it is true.
Gonna have some
It
more of
is.
those.
Which one of us is going to get the statue outside? The bronze statue. Corey's definitely getting the statue. The door guy.
The door guy.
We'll do
Oh,
that.
okay.
Hey,
I was like, what?
I do
Yeah.
work. I do bartend there as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, I am. I'll be there every Friday, Saturday night for the foreseeable future.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Anyways, what else happened on tour? I guess bad things. The tire exploded.
Yeah.
Well,
We're
so
going
that
through
was
the bad things.
Are we doing the bad
Let's
things?
Okay.
Let's
Why
talk
don't
about
we
the
start
tire.
from the beginning?
Okay, we'll do the
beginning
tire
is
because that's gonna lead
gone.
into the absolute
Yes.
100% highlight
The
of the tour.
pinnacle
We're not gonna
of the
talk
tour.
about it yet. We're gonna do the tire
we also
first.
Which is
we also
what,
had
the
the.
slide?
I said don't. We're not gonna talk.
we kind
Okay.
of I
ruined it.
I
Cut that.
bleeped it out. It's
Cut
fine.
it.
Yeah,
Cut
yeah,
it
yeah,
out.
yeah. Beep. Okay.
We also we didn't have signals at one point.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
That's a minor
We
inconvenience.
start driving. I don't know if it's on the highway.
Chris was so
or
serious. He
what,
just
but
looks at us and he's like, "I don't have any signals." We're like,
This is happening.
"Okay."
But yeah,
So we
no
pulled
hazards,
over.
You know,
no
hand signals. You know, like
Oh, man.
I use those for way too long.
Well, when did the
Yeah.
tire blow again? I forgot when the tire.
So that was in Oregon, coming through the mountains.
Man,
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I
Coming
can't
up
believe
in
we made it
Oregon.
through the
On
mountains.
the way to Portland? Did we do
Right.
Portland before we crossed?
Yes.
Was Portland, then Vancouver, then Seattle?
Yes.
Yeah, but this was before Portland.
Before we had a day off
Because we were
between
stopped
San Fran
in
and
Medford.
Portland.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
so San
Right.
Fran on the way to Portland,
Yeah.
coming through those mountains, we did not realize, but we basically blew a tire and cracked a rim at some point on
Yeah.
the drive.
I think because we blew the tire, it damaged the rim because there
That's-
was more weight being put on
yeah,
the other
yeah. that
And
makes
it
sense.
rubs up against because the
Right.
tires
and
all
because
fucked
we
up.
have dualies, we survived. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked out somehow.
So someone insisted that we stop to go to the washroom.
Me, let's go. I saved the tour.
And you did
Saved and ruined it.
when I
Oh, you saved that to her.
when I walked out of the gas station, the bus is on a slant, and I'm like,
yeah, it was a bad scene.
that doesn't look good.
Yeah.
What was the name of that tire place? Here's the
Fuck.
trivia.
It had an interesting
Les Schwab.
name.
Les Schwab.
Yeah. 'Cause I remember.
So
There you go.
Shout out
Austin
Les
that's,
wins
Schwab.
that's a
again.
name.
So we happened to
Goddamn.
pull over
a
to
great
take
name.
a pee near Le Schwab, which is the best tire place in the world.
Yeah.
They took
Shout
care
out
of
to
us.
Le Schwab. You guys rule.
Yeah. So we had
Schwab,
to
if you're
shut down for a night, but it was an off day.
It was. It was.
We got a super motel that
There
night.
we go.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, wait, can we talk about how
Okay.
you guys got the motel?
I mean, getting a motel was
You guys,
Me and Chris were pretty good at it.
We-
We have a
Went
good
in as
1-2
father and
punch.
son.
We have this
Yeah, yeah.
father-son vibe going
so,
on.
so we went into the hotel. So we went to the hotel. Nice older lady working. We worked our magic. All right. We gave her the
Which
hard.
it's hard to explain, but like
We put a sad face on.
We just walked
Uh,
in.
We could see the bus from the hotel too, which helped.
Yeah.
It
Like,
on
oh,
blocks.
we're stuck over there.
Bus
Our
on
bus
blocks.
is on blocks.
you'd be like, you might go out and be like, Hey, Eileen, how you doing? Listen, we're a bit down on our luck right now.
That's how we start.
We're in a
We're down
band,
on our luck.
and we just blew a tire. And, we're just looking for a place to stay around there. I'm wondering what's the cheapest price possible you could give for this hotel room. And I'd be like, yeah.
It was a hotel, not a motel.
Yeah, it was a hotel.
It was a full-on hotel, yeah.
And then they give like a super cheap price. For
It
us,
was an
and they'd be like,
amazing.
is there any way you could do 10% more? I mean, less than that?
Yeah,
Senior
And she's like,
discount.
I think
And
I got
they-
the senior discount.
And then you
And
asked for the
CAA
senior discount.
Yeah, I
which
got
was-
2 discounts.
I think I was like kicking him, like, man, motherfucker, you're pushing it right now. I'm like,
so
oh.
we got a room big enough for 5.
Yeah.
Breakfast the following morning.
It was great.
For like $89 US.
And the slide.
And it had a water slide.
And there was a water
Our
slide.
Patreons have seen the footage of the water slide. I think
They have. Yeah.
that's incredible. That I mean,
Highlight of the tour. By far.
we absolutely
Hands down.
needed the water slide that night.
Yeah.
We needed
The
it so bad.
slide-
So bad.
Because we
Like-
stuck like shit. We went in a hot tub. Yeah.
Mentally,
That
I needed
thing.
that water slide.
I cannot believe how fast that slide
That
went.
slide is
Like,
incredible.
holy crap.
Yeah.
It was a
Like,
nice surprise. I thought.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
It was nice.
It was
I thought
It was
awesome.
fully dark for like,
Yeah.
You
a good amount of
A
time.
little spooky, yeah.
Sweet release.
Yeah.
The water
my
was
God.
so disgusting.
Yeah, it was very
really
gross.
So
gross.
cloudy.
And then
Yeah.
the hot
A
tub,
hot
too.
tub, super
Hot
cloudy.
The hot tub.
It was nice and warm.
With the good jets.
Yeah,
I think
great
we
jets.
passed out
Yeah.
instantly.
When we got
I don't
home.
remember
I
sleeping
did
that.
not.
Oh, Krista didn't have a good sleep that night.
I didn't sleep well in any hotel. Was that the hotel? Was that the night that we? What did we do for dinner that night?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Costco.
We had Costco stuff.
We had Costco.
Costco.
Okay, no,
Costco.
it wasn't.
So hot dog.
That,
Costco
okay.
hot dogs.
That wasn't the night that I took the melatonin. There was one night that we went to a hotel and I took the melatonin.
Yeah, I gave you it the next
Yeah,
time
when
because you had to shitty sleep the
Laramie-
first time.
Yeah.
That was the one
yeah.
where we went in the hot tub right away, and then there
Yeah.
was
Mm-hmm.
the
That's when we did
dudes in
laundry.
the
Did
hot
laundry.
tub afterwards. And we did
Wow.
laundry.
We did
yeah.
laundry.
It was a
forgot all
laundry
about
one.
that.
And then we
Yeah.
had the really good food
The,
at that
probably the best
restaurant.
burger I've ever had.
Oh my god, it was so
Laramie.
Laramie, Wyoming, the
That
burgers.
it was
Yeah.
really
we had
good.
the pad thai fries. It was
Pad Thai
fucking
fries.
sick.
Never even heard of it. Fantastic.
I look at pad
little
thai
spicy.
fries at Laramie.
A
I'm like,
little
all right.
spicy, but they were
It
they
was
were worth
delish.
it.
It was
really
good.
Yeah.
Good.
Then I took the melatonin. I took 2 of them that night, which I was just kind of like in a weird like vibe. Kind of fell asleep, but then I was like, there's too many snores.
Yeah.
Too many
Too much snoring
snores.
going on. That's
be
the
pretty
thing where
bad.
like in the bus, the snoring was always masked because
We
the
pull our
trucks,
curtains. And the trucks. Yes,
Yes,
the trucks
the
on.
trucks
Pull a little
help.
background noise.
Yeah, the
background
trucks would
noise,
help
yeah.
like muffle the sound and
Yeah,
same with
that's
the
true.
curtains.
The hotels
But
are quiet.
I think I would just pass out so quickly in the bus too, like because I'd already
so
be like
fucking
tired.
tired.
But in the hotel, it would be like either the TV's blaring because we're all too lazy to turn the volume down or turn it off.
Or
like
somebody has a grip on it, like, and he passes out.
I woke up and the TV was so loud in the
Yeah.
hotel.
we were watching.
South Park.
Was that?
We're
was
South
I
Park.
the
You're
one-
just
Yeah, you were the remote.
I remember thinking in my head, I'm
Yeah,
like, fucking
yeah, it was
Victor, how
just, like,
loud you listen to
holding
the
it.
fucking TV?
And
You
it
fell
was yes,
asleep.
and
I
then
had no
South
idea.
Park was
and you
so
put
bad
the
with it too.
remote
Just
down,
high
but
pitched
didn't turn it
talking,
off.
like oh my god,
Like, oh no.
yeah.
It was just
Remember
on
watching that
all
movie?
night.
I like
remember the
sleeping with the
movie.
No,
TV
we're watching
on.
South Park.
But like not when
Oh.
it's blaring like
was
that.
blaring.
Yeah, the South Park was
I didn't even
so
realize.
loud.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's
You weren't
why
even
you had-
watching it.
I had headphones on. I was listening to music.
My god.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was awful. Like those hotel sleeps
great
did nothing
sleep
for me.
I love them.
It was great to have like a shower and wake up and have breakfast at like a normal time. That was nice. It always like made for a good performance that night because I was like, oh yeah, I can do all my things here. Like I don't need to be rushing at the venue, washing my face at the venue, doing my entire everything at the dirty venue bathroom.
I will say,
yeah.
Loves is. I'm totally cool with waking up at Loves.
I was never awake at
Like,
Loves. I was always just
that-
like
I
pee
had
and that's
to.
it.
The days that I didn't wake up and we just started driving, and then I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Which is me every day.
I just pray that we're gonna stop at a Loves when we get gas or
So
something.
you can
like,
poop at
Which
I
we
Loves.
just-
did.
And
No,
wash
but
your,
you-
brush your teeth.
like just
Clean
like
bathrooms at Loves.
brushing my teeth
Yeah.
and doing a morning routine
Yeah.
and everything at Loves was so comfortable. like I felt at home.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like a home.
It was. It's
The
great.
days
You
when we
walk
didn't stay at Love's sucked.
Yeah,
worst
for
days
sure.
ever.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
had some shitty ones.
Waking
Dude.
up in some random.
Where's that fucking one in Buffalo or something? It was brutal.
Mm.
Where the army guys
no.
were. Remember we tried to
The
go
army-
in and
they had
to
that
take a piss, or
diner.
was that with you?
Oh yeah, that was like across the way. It was such a far walk. That diner. That was weird. It was something out of like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Like it was just so strange
The one
and
where I
so
woke
dark.
up early because I had work to do early in the morning, and you came in. I was having a coffee. It was a weird. It was a
that
weird one.
That was
a
a
weird
weird
one.
Weird
That
ass
was-
diner.
Was that in Quebec?
It was in Quebec.
It was like with all the guys
Yeah.
with like the like
The war
soldiers. They were filling up the
Soldiers,
tanks.
yeah.
Oh,
The
that
war
one.
Yeah.
dudes.
So it was on
Yeah,
the way
and
to Rochester.
It said it was open, but then it wasn't open.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we had to go to the diner, which
Oh,
the
the
diner was like
diner,
so
yeah.
dark for some reason.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Like
wanted to hang out there for a bit though. Just
it was
like,
weird,
down
man.
with that vibe,
It was
man.
like a
You guys got a
place-
buffet?
Yeah, like it was cool. I liked it.
It was
Yeah.
just something like there's something off about it, like something you
It
see in
had
a
to been
dream.
renovated in 50 years.
Yeah, like it
Easily.
was very strange.
Yeah.
right out
Yeah.
of the 70s. Like,
Yeah.
I would do my entire morning routine at the venue, which was always interesting because it was always disgusting. There was never a mirror because there's stickers all
Stickers
over
on the mirror,
every
yeah.
venue mirror. There's
Never?
never
How about-
lighting.
What was that one? I was super sick. I think it was Cleveland.
Maybe.
That had a nice backstage with like a sink and a mirror and
That was
everything. We had a
amazing.
couple
I
of
Cleveland
those.
was
loved
good.
that.
Denver
I
was-
was
a couple
okay.
of those.
Denver had like
I
a
was
nice
so
green room
excited when I
Yeah.
seen the
Like
one in
Denver.
Cleveland. Anytime we had a
I know,
green
I
room.
have a hard time remembering Denver.
Remember, we
Denver
got the
was
hats with
tough.
the laundry bags in Denver.
This was at
Okay.
Denver.
On the road. Should I go
Yeah,
get
but
it?
in
yeah.
Denver we had a
on the
shower.
I
And it was
should
a
be wearing
nice
it.
shower.
Yeah.
Denver was nice. Okay, Denver was
Yeah,
good.
shout
That
out
was
to
good.
Denver.
It was a live.
Hold on,
nation.
I'm gonna go get it.
It was a live
It
nation
was,
venue,
yeah.
and I was okay with that night.
Yeah, Denver
There
was
goes-
good.
We love live nation.
The days that like we had a shower at the venue or like a green room were the best days, which didn't happen often. But
The shower in Reggie's in Chicago is disgusting.
I still showered.
Oh, yeah,
I
me
still
too.
shower.
Fucking
It
yeah.
was-
Well, what about
I
the-
did.
yeah,
What
there
about the
was,
shower in New Orleans?
there was
I
mold.
used that one.
Like
I can't believe you
there
did
was
that.
so much
That
mold.
was fucking
I
nasty.
literally,
much mold,
I
yeah.
seen the mold on the shower curtain, and then I just kept the shower curtain open because I'm like, I don't want to touch this.
So apparently, like that drain in the ground there, sometimes it grows like plants out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
like weeds
remember
grow
you
out of
saying
it.
that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
people who have played there before, like sometimes it just grows.
the hat
As you're showering?
on the road
As I'm
again.
showering.
And that's the hat from
On the road.
On the road.
On the road
On the
again.
road again.
Vibes changing in here.
Yeah, I said it changes Corey's vibe. It's
It
like
really
Big
changed your
Lebowski.
vibe. Yeah.
Does.
Yeah,
My
you
ears
wore
are
this
sticking out.
look to the zoo.
Oh,
that
yeah,
day.
the zoo.
We
was-
went to the zoo
That
in
was
St.
the
Louis.
best zoo.
That was probably the best zoo I've ever been
Yeah,
to.
it
It
was
was the
such a
nicest
nice
zoo in the world.
Like,
Man, they had some elephants. It was
the penguins were a vibe. They like
Oh yeah, the penguins.
I know, but it always just like, dude, it's so hot in St. Louis. So then you go in and there's dude, penguins. Aren't
yeah,
supposed
that
to be here.
that was
I get
upsetting,
what
but
you're
it
saying.
did make me
Yeah.
But
really
compared
obsessed
to
with
any other zoo in the
penguins.
world, that was a nice zoo.
Like that picture
What?
that we took with the penguins. I'm just like,
penguins.
There
Yeah.
are no penguins.
there's no penguins.
No,
in the
but
picture.
I
Worst
did feel
photographer
bad for them because
ever.
they were hot. They were like, they got the wing up and they're trying to get some air in their pit, you know?
Yeah, it was a fun time though. I mean, I felt like that zoo was huge.
It
we
was.
couldn't get out of that
Forever.
friggin' zoo.
And I
like,
bet you
yeah.
it was probably longer, but we just kind of like.
Oh yeah,
We
we
had to cut,
bypassed so
yeah,
much.
yeah.
We couldn't get out of there fast enough. Like we had
Yeah,
stuff to
dude.
do here. Like
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
so
Where
we
did we
much
play
nice.
in
Big
St.
show
Louis?
in
Oh,
St.
St.
Louis.
Louis was that larger venue. Red
oh,
flag.
it was a big venue.
Red flag. It
yes.
was a big red flag.
It was yeah. I remember
Wait,
just
Red
being
Flag?
exhausted that night because we all.
Oh, that one. You
Yeah.
had played before.
I played.
Was that the
before,
one
yeah.
that the green room, like,
Was
was
upstairs.
shut
Yeah.
down?
Yeah,
and
but we
upstairs.
didn't
Was shut down.
unlock
We
the
didn't-
second room.
yeah.
Yeah.
We had to sell a certain amount of pre-sales to get paper towel in the washroom.
oh
and
my God.
You have to sell a certain amount more to unlock the second
Yeah.
green room.
I hated when
And then
there
the shower
was.
was the last thing.
Yeah.
The shower is the last step. Yeah,
You never
if
level
you
up to that
sell
shower.
it out, then you get the shower.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
there
which is
was
fucking
not
bullshit.
paper towel at venues, it was the worst.
I
And
had a
this
nice
happened
smoothie that day,
all
though.
the time.
Remember that guy was like, "Yo, if you steal the ice, you know, security's
Oh
gonna
my
watch
God,
you." I'm
yeah,
like,
the
"We're not
guy
gonna steal
was-
your fucking ice, man."
Yeah, the guy was.
When
guy
you first
hated me
talked to
because I
that
was
guy,
like-
he was so shitty. Like, do you
Yeah,
have a
I-
dolly or anything? He's like, no.
Yeah, I walked in to him.
He loved
heaving
me.
in, like I'm like, buddy,
Yeah.
you got like a dolly or
I
something?
got along with him.
He's
It was
like,
fine.
no.
That night was.
He
Oh
loved
my
me.
I
God.
got sick, man.
Free beers all
I'll
night.
go fuck myself. myself.
Yeah, you did. That's right.
That-
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you've helped
Yeah,
me a
you
lot.
buddied up to that guy.
Yeah.
That
He
night
loved you.
was
yeah.
such a nightmare for me because I just like miscalculated how much time I needed to warm up.
That was
so
funny.
It was so bad. The intro is going as I had like just written the set list. I think I handed it to you.
Yeah.
You put it on the stage. The whole thing. The friggin' intro is going, and I'm taking my hair out of a bun or a braid or whatever, and I'm like trying to like get all my like in-ears and everything on because I have nothing ready. Had put none of my jewelry on or anything. I was just like, this is a nightmare.
I don't know what got into you that night. That was really
I
weird.
literally got on stage and it felt like that like meme, like if you can find it, put it on the screen of Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob where everything's blurry around him and he's just like that's how that whole performance felt for me. It was just like I got on the stage and I'm like, I hope that I look okay because I did not look in a mirror or anything before I went out there. Like I'm hoping everything's tucked in. Like I'm just like
It was a
Okay.
strange gig. for
it
sure.
was.
That just-
The people there were friggin' awesome.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
amazing
The people that
there.
came out
Nice.
to that gig
Yeah.
were super nice. They were awesome.
Some of the best.
Yeah, they were
100%.
Nice, yeah,
Every show we played, there was always like at least a couple of people who were just
That is
like
true.
yeah.
awesome.
The
you
fans
know?
came out.
Fans
Yes,
were
they
great
did.
at all the
Yeah,
shows.
big
Yeah.
up to the fans.
Big
Yes.
up to the
Yeah.
fans. Thank
Yeah.
you for coming out.
You guys were ruled. You guys
Or
ruled.
rude.
And maybe
You guys were ruled.
You
guys were
You guys were
ruled.
awesome, and you rule.
yeah, and made like super cool art and stuff, and had like gave us snacks. It was just that was amazing. That
Yeah.
Oh my
made
god.
everything so worth it.
Okay,
Honestly,
Speaking of snacks-
who brought us that snacks?
West
listen to them.
Stafford.
West
West
Stafford.
What
brings
up?
the snacks.
Hell yeah,
I
West.
still have some snacks at home. They're just not fucking ending.
Hoarding back.
oh yeah,
I think we have like one
Popcorn.
bag of Cheetos at the bar now, but we ate all the rest of them.
really.
Oh, we
my
still have
goodness.
so
That
many
whole thing.
fishies and
So many.
And,
Should have brought
um,
them today. I'm dying over here.
The venue with the
You want some
swings.
chocolate?
Why can't I remember
You
his?
with the swings.
God.
That was
Wait, is it
Louisville.
dark chocolate?
Yeah,
It's like the stuff that West gave
he's
us.
always on our Twitch. I'm trying to think of his
It's like, oh,
tag
This is open. You just
Oh yeah,
on
yeah,
Twitch.
yeah.
Well, I closed it a bit
Shout
before.
out to him. I'm trying
Shout
to think
out
of
to-
his. Why can't I think of his name right now?
Who brought us all the snacks in Louisville?
Oh,
it is dark chocolate.
was it Crestfallen?
crestfallen.
Yes, Crestfallen.
Crestfallen.
Shout
He's
out
the best.
Crestfallen. Oh my god,
Yeah.
you rock! Like
Yeah.
all
Louisville?
those fucking snacks and a
Louisville.
bag too, like a physical like gym bag. That was amazing. Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Yeah.
Hey, can I
so
have
good.
that?
The gym bag?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Right,
Wait, you
West
want it?
Louisville.
You want the
I
gym
need,
bag?
I need a
You
gym
need the
bag.
bag.
Yeah, okay.
We're
We'll
going
give,
to the
we'll
gym.
give,
I'm
we'll
gonna
give you the
fucking
gym bag.
swole, bro.
full time.
I have to find it. I think it's downstairs.
How about
I figure
all
out
the
where I
buzz
put it,
balls
but it
that
was
were gifted
amazing.
to us on tour? Those buzz balls
my
kept
God.
on coming.
Oh my
guys.
god, yeah. Shout out to
Holy
everyone.
Shout out
who
to the
buzz
Buzz
balls.
Shout out to
Brigade.
everyone who
Buzz
brought
balls.
us buzz
Ball
balls.
Brigade.
It
Yeah.
got to the point where we had to hide them because some people will get too excited with them.
Oh
I actually
my
didn't get to
goodness.
drink as many as I wanted because the buzz balls came as I got sick,
That's right.
and I was like,
I
this is-
didn't. I barely drank any.
yeah, well,
The,
Was that New
Um,
Jersey?
I have one or
Drank
two
up
the whole
the,
door.
That
Getting
was
like
New
a whole
Jersey. Yeah.
cooler
Yeah.
of buzz balls.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that John? John
Yes.
in New Jersey?
Yeah.
On.
John rules.
Shout out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's another one who's absolutely
Maybe
Yeah.
instead of buzz balls
amazing.
for the next tour, let's do Celsius.
Yeah, Celsius.
Yeah.
Celsius.
Celsius.
I felt-
Celsius.
And Yingling.
and hand
I felt
sanitizer.
so
I love
But Celsius.
Yeah, yeah.
I felt so bad in Baltimore because John brought his daughter out to see us for the first time.
Yeah.
And that was the night that I was getting sick. And I was just like, holy
You got
shit.
through it.
Yes, but when I was up on stage and like what you had described for you the one night, it was like the first night you got sick. It was on your birthday. And you like could barely move your body. That's what I was experiencing that night. I was just like, it feels like my body, like a dream when you can't run or something.
It's like,
like
you're extremely lethargic.
yeah, like
just
it
like,
was
what
that,
the
and my
fuck?
voice was not doing the thing, and like I just felt bad because like I didn't want to hug them or be near them, which sucks. We got him sick because he messaged me. He's like, I got the same thing that you guys got. And I was like,
So yeah, we're family now.
Hey, how
Yeah.
was your birthday, Jeff?
Yeah.
My birthday was.
How was your birthday? Birthday on the road. Yay.
Birthday on
These
the
guys
road.
were very nice. Big up to these guys. They did the bus for
Nah.
me, and they gave me balloons. And The Raven got me a cake and shit, so that was fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
What sucked was, I slept the whole fucking day.
Except
Yeah.
for the hour.
The hour that
Yeah.
woke
The
me up. I
performance.
think we went on like 8. We were supposed to go on at 8.
Yeah, you were up 20 minutes before we went on.
And I
Played the
remember
set,
waking
and then-
up in the bed,
Profusely
being like,
sweating.
"Fuck, am I gonna do this?
Yeah.
I don't.
I think
wanna
I
do
was
this.
warming up
can't
or
do
getting
this."
changed.
We had open bar that night.
And
Anything you wanted from the bar.
Yeah.
it was
Anything.
yeah.
I feel
As
like
much
every
as you
night that you
wanted.
were sick,
I
we
should have
had.
got like a fucking half
That
dozen Red
show
Bulls.
was awesome.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
nothing from the bar.
Yeah, these
They
guys
were
are like
giving
drinking
Red
an
Bulls,
open
too.
bar.
I know, I don't
bro,
think
and
about
I'm like, I can't. It's my birthday.
I can't remember what venue it was, but I asked him about Red Bulls, and then he's like, "Yeah, they're on tap. I have
Oh,
Red Bull on
yeah.
tap."
Oh yeah, I think it was
Was
that
that
place. Yeah.
That was
That's right.
there was another
Yeah.
one.
Providence?
Is that Providence?
Maybe it's a different one I'm thinking of. But yeah, that is dangerous. Was it that night? That was like Red Bull on tap?
Yeah.
Or was that New
There was
Yeah,
a
it
couple
was.
nights. What was the best venue that you guys played? What are you guys thinking?
Okay. I love Portland, Hawthorne Theater.
I can't
That
remember
was
what
great.
that
That'd be
was.
my
Can
top
you
5.
remind me?
That was
Hawthorne
easily
was the one
top
with the riser.
I don't
No,
know.
that was
No,
DNA Lounge.
that was San Francisco DNA Lounge.
I have
DNA,
no
yeah.
recollection
Oh, yeah.
of
Right.
Portland whatsoever.
Hawthorne
Portland
Was-
was such a good show.
Portland was a good show.
Gunner's hometown.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah, the
It
sandwiches.
was great.
I
The
understand,
Hawthorne Theater was
The
amazing.
cheap sandwich.
Cheap
Why
sandwich
do I
day.
not remember
I
any of
don't know.
it?
There's so many shows.
We were parked out back. There was a guy with a fire car.
Fire
fire
car.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sandwiches. That's
I
right.
thought that
Cheap
was Vancouver.
sandwiches.
Why did I think that
Yeah.
was that
Cheap
for me?
sandwiches.
That's like mixing it with
Big guy.
Vancouver.
And they had like vegan section for sandwiches and stuff. So I went and got one. I got 2 actually. I had
Yeah.
one that night, one in the morning.
Yeah, it was
I could
great.
That was
picture it now.
definitely in my like top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Portland was a good night.
Vancouver
Yeah.
was good. I think
Vancouver was
Vancouver was cool.
awesome.
It was
Vancouver is
super
my
sick.
favorite show of the whole
But that's
thing. I
not,
think.
but venues though.
Venues.
Talking venues.
Whiskey
I
was a
still
great
liked
venue.
it. I still liked
Whiskey
it.
was a great venue.
I
I-
like whiskey as a venue. I like this.
I
like
would
it
I would
for,
take
like-
DNA Lounge over whiskey.
What was DNA Lounge?
San
The one with the
Francisco.
riser.
The one that
Would look like a industrial.
Ninja Turtles hideout or something.
Yeah. Big
Yeah.
green
I have a
Again,
hard time visualizing.
Speaking of
Up
that,
the stairs.
Remember
is
your
Reggie's.
mic died that night or something?
Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about that.
Well, no, we're
show.
not talking about it, but like your mic died quick.
forgot
Remember
about
the
that.
first song with a big green room. Like
The
you go
green
up
room
the
was
stairs,
up the
like,
stairs behind the stage.
Oh,
I don't remember.
With the
oh
blue.
my god, that was awful.
Remember
Okay,
Larry
so
like through our set list like in a
what
fucking
happened on stage that night
Yeah, that
was
venue.
airplane?
he
I
kept
remember now. I
saying
see it.
Yeah.
what I
It's
kept
great.
hearing him say to me on stage
There was
was
no vocals coming through.
yeah, but what you were saying was it's dead.
Yeah.
Your mic's dead, and I kept looking at it. I'm like, it's not dead. I can see that it's on and it's working, and I can hear
You
myself
know,
in
it's
my
easier
ears.
to say that than be like, oh, these people out there cannot hear you. You
I know,
what mean?
but
As
like
I'm
what
trying
I
to,
was,
like,
but what I was like hearing you say was your mic's dead, and I'm like, it's clearly not. Like,
But that was that venue.
but yeah,
Uh,
that was a cool venue,
venue.
but that
Reggie's.
was awful.
I
Reggie's was
enjoyed
mentally.
Reggie's.
Reggie's.
Reggie's
Great
is super
Yeah.
sick.
I don't remember the
Yeah.
show for some
Can't
reason.
remember.
It was great. It was a
I
great
remember the show.
The
Yeah.
whole
I
time
think
I
I
was
was
just
so tired that day.
I was
Yeah,
looking
you
in
were
the
tired.
audience like, did Dave show up? Did Dave show up? He didn't show. He
Reggie's-
messaged me like afterwards and was like, sorry,
Chicago.
couldn't make it.
With Chicago.
Chicago's.
Oh yeah, that was a good
Chicago.
show. That was a good show.
And Lincoln Theater.
Denver.
No.
Lincoln Theater was
Lincoln's
Was
a great room.
Don't remember.
Second
Rally.
show or last show?
Rally.
I don't
Wasn't
remember any of
Lincoln
them
Theater
until
Rally?
like
No?
Rally.
Raleigh, North Carolina. Lincoln Theater, second last show.
Oh.
That
yes.
was a great.
That
venue.
was good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wish I would've-
What was
like
Denver?
that.
What's Denver called?
Would
There
have
was a
liked
theater.
to.
Denver was nice too. What
Denver was
was it
Marquee.
called?
Marquee.
Marquee.
That's
Marquee. It was nice. It was a weird setup though with the stage
Yeah.
being in the corner.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
yeah,
weird.
the other ones I'm thinking of are like higher stage, bigger,
Yeah.
I
bigger
agree with that.
rooms, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Still, I like that.
Oh, the one that
those are
wasn't
my top.
wasn't bad was it was on the earlier runs when it was in like that plaza.
San Antonio.
San Antonio.
That was a fun
That
one.
Corner
was a nice
stage.
venue,
Come
and
and
that
take
was a
it
good
live.
show.
That was a
that's
big
not coming
stage.
to-
That one was nice. That was a good show for me.
What's that San Antonio venue called? Come and Take It Live was Arizona.
Last
No,
night.
we didn't play Come and Take It Live.
Oh, that's Austin. You're right. Sorry.
That's Austin, but we didn't play that.
But there's
that's where
Taken
Glory
and
Hammer was playing on the
something's-
same night.
Right. You're right. You're right.
Where did we play in
But
Austin?
Last Exit Live.
Last night.
Last
Yeah.
exit.
That
an alright
was
venue.
that day was good. I remember
That's when the
feeling
cable
really
started going south.
tired. that day, but it was good. Like that was the day with the ducks. The guy with the ducks on his
The
lawn.
Ducks was Austin.
Oh,
That's Austin. Yeah,
Austin.
Austin's
That's
weird.
Austin,
That's how you
yeah.
remember it.
that was
Austin.
the
that was
something
Glory
well,
Hammer,
the old
too,
well or
wasn't
something
it?
like the
Lost
lost
Well.
Well.
Yeah.
That was a cool venue. I liked
That's
it.
Oh, you're
also
talking about the one that
well-
was outdoors,
Outdoor.
ish.
We played
Yes.
an outdoors venue.
Well, not outdoors,
The
but
last
the,
shows.
the
In,
door
in
was
Arizona.
open.
Yeah.
The door was open. That was Dallas.
That was
Oh, Dallas. Dallas.
Dallas,
Yeah.
right
Oh, I know
downtown.
that was a cool one
That
too.
was
vegan. Yeah,
that was a good
was
show
nice.
too, and that was
Oh, that's when our
Oh, that's when our packs died. Yeah, or
Yeah,
my,
both of yours.
both my
both-
packs. Literally right before going on, he's like, "Go on stage," and I'm like, "Fucking, it's dead." And this is the first time like my pack. I don't know how to
and
deal
then
with
you
it.
come up to me like, my pack's dead, and I'm like, mine is too.
I go up to him, I'm like,
God.
play the first notes, and I'm like,
what a
throw out
nightmare.
these and like just throwing it. And I go, "It's fucking dead." I'm like, you do the clean parts and shit.
And I was like,
Because
no
you can't hear-
problem.
no problem.
you can't hear the
And we're
cues.
jamming. I'm like, phew, thank God, whatever. I don't give a fuck. And he comes up to me when we're playing the second song. We're this, he's like, "Mine's dead too." I'm like, fuck. I'm like, go tell Corey. And we're trying to get your attention, and you're just like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
I don't know what you guys are saying. Do you want me to stop the song?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do here.
We're both dead.
Oh, you
Awful.
needed me to count, and then
count.
I didn't.
You're like, okay, I got it.
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, I got you guys. And then it just started playing. I had a sip of water, like I fixed my hair or something. And then I was like, you guys didn't start on time. And I was like,
Didn't
oh
start
shit,
on
I'm supposed to count you.
I could, because he wasn't counting, so I had to look back at my iPad so I can see when the click track, like the track, when it's going up like
Yeah.
this. So I'm like trying to count by like 1.
Oh man.
Oh my
Terrible.
god.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that show just because it was a nice memory. Because mine's dead too. I told that story to my mom on Mother's Day. She was howling.
I love it though. It's just like, yeah, I got you, bro. And then I forgot about it immediately.
You
remember
did
you
not
giving the-
indeed have them.
I did not.
got you, brother.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're saying. It's
Anyways,
all
that
good.
was Dallas.
That's like the worst thing because it just makes you feel like you've gone deaf all of a sudden.
It's a
it just
weird
goes like,
sensation.
It's a weird
Yeah.
feeling.
and then like there's nothing.
Seattle was a fun show.
So, yeah,
I'm trying to
that was
remember
Substation.
Seattle.
Substation.
Seattle.
Yep. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was a gem. The PM for the day.
Yeah.
Sucks. We'll call him fucking
Joe.
Rory. I think Rory. We met a couple Rorys on the road, so I think his
Seattle.
name was Rory.
We'll call him
It was great.
Rory.
What about worst venue?
Oh, fuck it. That's easy. That's a goddamn
It
one.
is
in
easy.
Last Hope or New Hope or whatever
New
you call
Hope?
it.
No hope, Pennsylvania.
No
Oh
hope.
my
No
god,
hope,
never
and
And I was
again.
sick as fuck that day too. And like,
That's when I got fucking real
Yeah.
bad.
You know
it was
what's-
low. It was dark. That
It
day.
was dark.
It was real dark.
You know
I
what's
think I
so
had a nice
annoying
smoothie
is
that
like
day,
that was
though.
such a bad venue, but vocally it was like my vocals on
Hey, you had a
fire.
great. I
that
remember you
night.
said like, I
was
had a
just
great
like,
time.
You played a great set. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I
we
had fun
You were
on
like
stage.
going up to
Yeah.
people and like, ah.
Yeah, like I felt on fire that night, and I'm like, this
That was-
venue
Poor guy
sucks.
eating his fish and chips. You're just screaming in his face.
Yeah, like
Yeah, there's like little booths of people like just
Yeah.
right in front of you. Like
that was not
very
a venue.
rectangular.
So
Staff, everybody there was great.
Mm-hmm.
It was just not ideal for the tour package.
no, not at all.
They were
Everything
not
else was
equipped
great.
to handle what we were about to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was-
Clearance
Food
on
was
the
good.
stage was 6.
Oh my god.
6 feet, yeah. That's
I'm
it.
6'1".
You had to be crouching the
I
whole
was
time. You got your
power stance.
your thigh workout in
Yeah.
that day though.
Hmm.
How did you not hit your head?
I was in a power stance.
I almost did a couple of times because
Yeah.
I forgot there's a pillar that went right above my pedal board,
Yeah, you
so
gotta
it made
watch
it
the
even
pillar, they're
shorter than
fine.
6 feet.
No, it did. Yeah. It was just literally right there on my head. I'm like, how the fuck do people play here? I'm short. Like,
what a time.
By
but
far,
the
definitely my
people in
least favorite
Pennsylvania were
venue.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
terrible venue.
It was fun though. It
was fun.
interesting.
It
Yeah.
turned
Good
out
little
to be
town.
A good night. It
Yeah,
was a
New
fun
Hope
little
was cool.
town.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool. Like a Niagara on the Lake type thing. But
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
there's
it's
people that came
beautiful.
from Philly. There's people that came from New York.
Yeah.
So
just never there.
just not the right venue for the tour.
No.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
All right, let's end part 1 here.
Okay.
Wrap it up.
Is there gonna be a part 2? What else we got to say? Like,
A lot.
It was a great.
There was a lot of things that happened.
There was
Alright.
the BORDE and the SH.
Okay, yeah.
Carne.
That
Alright.
whole thing.
Oh,
Well,
right.
we'll
haven't
see in
talked
part
about it.
two.
Character.
And you'll hear
part
about
two
that
will be
situation.
Part two will
the
be-
Adventures of the Carne.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
ATA Carne.
Okay.
Why we-
ATA
We gotta
Carne.
talk about Cincinnati chili, Jeff.